Well, Joan was an extraordinary person, a very special person.
Joan Bavaria was one of the greatest pioneers of socially responsible investing.
She truly was a visionary, and there are few people that I might consider a true visionary. She came out with an idea that capital markets can't function if they're not factoring in the real value of sustainability, of the way we treat our planet, and frankly, the way we treat our people.
Joan began her career at the Bank of Boston. It was there that she recognized investors wanted to integrate social and environmental values into their decisions.
Joan was incredibly important for the world because Joan created an industry that made us understand how you were able to use the ownership of capital to create change.
Joan went on to co-found the Social Investment Forum in 1981. A year later, she founded Trillium Asset Management, the first U.S. firm dedicated to developing social research on publicly traded companies.
To work at a firm that had a woman at the head at the time was extraordinary. I'd say it's probably pretty extraordinary still now. It was a very male-dominated field. And as a professional woman working in that field, it was also incredibly important to me.
When you got a call from Joan and she said, you know, we're going to get a few people together. We need to think about this and really work this out. Everybody was on board. That was part of her dynamism. She knew the people to put in a room. I think a turning point for Joan and her work, and certainly for the rest of us, was the weeks after the Valdez spill. She also realized that this was not just about one oil spill, that corporations, not just in the oil and gas industry, but corporations throughout sectors really needed to commit themselves to certain standards, like a higher bar.
In large response to that spill, Joan co-founded the sustainability nonprofit Ceres in 1989.
It took extraordinary vision and strength and clarity of mind to build something called Ceres.
Under her leadership, Ceres launched the Ceres Principles, the Global Reporting Initiative, and the Ceres Investor Network on climate risk and sustainability.
What Joan did was build not only a vision, but an ethic and an organization that we called Ceres, to get companies to value the environment, human welfare, and to do so in an organized way.
In 2008, Joan lost her battle with cancer.
The thing I miss most about Joan was that she was brilliant at thinking out of the box. And what we've missed from her not being around, what amazing things she might have come up with if she was still with us. That's what we should all really be missing.
That same year, Ceres and Trillium Asset Management created the Joan Bavaria Award to honor her leadership.
Joan is an icon in our industry, so to get an award named after her and say that we were following up, carrying on her hard work with the same kind of imagination and commitment was very moving.
Receiving the Joan Bavaria Award was just an amazing moment, and I continue to be overwhelmed by it. I think so much of her legacy was about the next steps, right? And so I think part of her legacy for us and how we can honor her is not to get lazy, right? There are really new challenges ahead of us. This is not over.